the beginning that you have made.
The important thing for a photojournalist, or as a matter of fact, any journalist or researcher, is to try and document the situation as widely and as comprehensively as possible. The fact that I'm always interested in the civilian populations when doing that, and gives me an empathy with what's happening, even though it's not usually my cause. Right. I've been a photojournalist now for 11 years, and I've been covering most of the world's crises. I started a long time ago as a recording engineer in music, and I worked for 20 years in the music business, and it's only 11 years ago in 1998 that I decided to become a photojournalist. When I was turning 39, being in my 40th year, I thought, well, I've had a lot of fun in the music business, but what legacy do I leave to mankind? What legacy, who am I? I mean, what have I done in my life? And I felt that I could do better. The landscape that I'm always interested in is the human landscape. Obviously, when you choose to do my work, which is to try and document civilian population in tension zones, you are ready to take the same risk and to put yourself in the same situation that these populations are in. So yes, I've been in dangerous situations, but it doesn't matter because I chose to be. The big difference is that I chose to get into these situations and usually manage to get out, whereas these populations usually don't have that choice. As a reporter, I'm not there to say, okay, Israel is right or wrong, Palestine is right or wrong, Hamas this or Hamas that. No. I'm interested in the consequences and the impact of a conflict, military conflict, on the civilian population. The case in Darfur was pretty much the same. Darfur's situation is an extremely complicated situation. It's much more complicated and complex than what people think. And it's not a situation that started yesterday. It's been going on for 150 years at least. And it's similar in the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. As a reporter, I can talk about what I see. I can report about the impact it has on civilian population on both sides. I have to say that I've been a direct witness of a bus explosion in Jerusalem on Jaffa Road, and so I reported on that in very much the same way as I did in Gaza. I mean, it's not the issue. I'm there to report on the civilian population, and so I don't have a political agenda. I have an opinion as a person, which is drawn from experience and political views, etc., etc. But I don't have a political agenda in what I'm doing. It's a very different thing. I can be subjective and honest at the same time. I'm not hiding my subjectivity. I'm not saying, look, I'm an ultra-Zionist and I feel that this is, or I'm not saying I'm a Hamas follower, or I'm a militant for this or that. I'm not. I do have opinions that are usually formed over time and based on the fate of the civilian population. That's usually so. Of course, I'm not very favorable of the operation that happened in Gaza. That was not a secret, but that means that I was even more adamant to report accurately and to try to find the fault lines on both sides. Yeah, I'm just trying to shed light on the fate of basically innocent people facing situations that they can't control.